Some gods are loud. Some leave temples, cities, and songs behind. But today, I'll tell you about one who was left in the dark. Rūaumoko, the god who never saw the sky. In the beginning, there was no sky, no land, no breeze, no break. Only a love so tight, even light could not pass through. Ranginui, the Sky Father. Papatuanuku, the Earth Mother, locked in an eternal embrace. They did not kiss, they simply were. Pressed so close, their children lived in the pitch between them. And those children grew restless. They were gods, yet they moved like insects, crawling in the dark, without room to stretch or speak. One by one, they tried to force their parents apart. But it was Tane, god of forests, who succeeded, pressing his legs against Papa's belly and his shoulders against Rangi's chest, pushing until the sky screamed and the light came flooding in. Forests rose in the gap. Storms danced in the air. Birdsong finally had space to echo. The world began. But not every child stepped into it. One had not yet emerged, still cradled in the dark, still part of her. And when Papatuanuku was turned face down, to keep her from weeping over her lost love, he stayed with her, a god of tremble, a baby of fire, a name older than stone, Rūaumoko. He never opened his eyes, never saw the sun, never met his siblings, never tasted air, but the world felt him because he moved. When the mountains shake, it is Rūaumoko twisting in his cradle. When volcanoes bleed, it is his warmth pushing upward. Some say the fire was gifted to him, passed down by Tamakaka, a spark to keep him warm in the cold beneath. Others say the fire was always his. It pulses with the rhythm of his breath, and every now and then it leaks out, through soil, through stone, through everything we thought was solid. The Auckland volcanic field? That's his etching, his breath made visible, his heartbeat carved in magma. The tremble in your bones when the ground grumbles beneath your feet? That's him, slow, almost whispered, stretching, turning, trying to answer the world above. Even silence isn't safe, because silence is when he's listening. They say he hears the footsteps of his siblings walking forests into being, carving rivers across land, shaping the surface like potters with clay. And sometimes he tries to respond. Not in speech, but in shock waves, in shudders, in long, low growls that crack the crust and spill fire into sky. He isn't cruel, he isn't vengeful. He simply was never meant to lie still. Rūaumoko is not angry, he is alive. In some stories, Rūaumoko stirs more than stone. He doesn't just crack mountains, he bends time. When he turns, warmth rises from below. When he shifts away, cold creeps in like a tide across the land. Spring, winter, the tilt of the seasons drawn from the way he curls and uncurls in his hidden place beneath the world. The earth breathes because he does, and his people never forgot. Rūaumoko is not just myth to the Māori. He's presence, he's explanation. He's a name you say when the house begins to groan or when smoke coils from a sleeping peak. Some iwi say he stirs when balance is broken. Long ago, when beings called Patu Paia Rehe, pale fairy-like tricksters, waged war across sacred ground, the gods watched, and Rūaumoko answered. He and his brother Mata Aho split open the land with flame, not for glory, but to restore order. They say the battle left scars that never healed, molten reminders that even gods enforce silence when pushed. Rūaumoko is not the cause of chaos, he is the warning that comes after it. We may not see him, we may not hear him, but when the ground trembles, it isn't emptiness, it's an echo of something ancient, a lullaby in magma, a heartbeat in ash. And beneath the surface, he listens. There are gods who build, gods who break, gods who speak, gods who vanish. But Rūaumoko, he waits, he listens, he shifts beneath us like a second heartbeat, and when he moves, the world remembers him. Not in temples, not in poems, but in earthquakes, in fractures, in smoke that climbs the sky and vanishes like breath. This is the story passed down by the Māori people of Aotearoa, a myth not just about destruction, but about pressure, stillness, change, the kind that builds quietly until it cannot be held. The god who never saw the sky still shapes the world above it, and when he stirs, so do we. The bazaar is open. Tell the others. Like the story? Then share it. Subscribe to Myth Merchant to keep the legends from falling silent. And if you'd like to help us light more lanterns, you can support the channel on Patreon. More myths wait, and some of them are waking up.